Everyone, good afternoon. This is CA Yash Anchalia, and I would like to give you a quick update on the stock which is coming on my radar for a long term view with a view of somewhere around 6 months to 1 year. The stock name is in very front of your screen, that is Gujarat Pipav Port Limited. It is briefly called as GPPL, and in front of you I've put the chart. It is a normal candlestick chart. Now this chart is a monthly chart as we are looking for a view of 1 year over here. As you can see, the stock came around somewhere in 2010 September, then stock moved sideways, then stock started its rally in 2014, and the stock moved up to the level of 250 rupees. Now after which the stock went into a downtrend zone. So stock kept on falling. As you can see on the screen, it's going down, down. And now we'll draw a trend line from which you can make out that there's a chances that now this downtrend will come to an end. So all the highs, when I joined all these highs, you can see it very clear over here that in last month the stock came out of this trend zone and the stock is trading above now. Today's current market price of the stock is 97. No, sorry, 97 is some of the averages. We'll briefly come to know the current market price of the stock once we go to the daily candlestick chart. But as you can see, now the stock is trading above this trend, this downward zone. And last 2 to 3 months before, I recommended one of the stock, which was Indocount Industries. The chart had the same pattern as I will show you in the next slide. And here you can see there was a same downward pattern in the chart, which was broke out. And then I recommended it to my colleagues. As you see it over here, the breakout came around 79.80. I recommended it at the level of 70 on my Telegram channel, and the stock is trading at 128 rupees today. The same pattern we can see in Gujarat Pipav Port Limited, briefly called as GPPL. The stock has moved above, and coming to the point, the holding period, as I said earlier, the stocks which we see a monthly chart would require a holding period of around 6 months to 1 year in order you see a return on your portfolio. Coming to the daily chart of the stock, as you can see now, there's a daily candlestick streaming on your screen. The stock is in a sideways range since month of July. Since month of July, the stocks goes to the level of 90, again comes back to the level of 80. So it is moving somewhere around between 80 90, 80 90. The stock is playing in this zone. It is good for positional trade. If someone finds it's at 80, buy it, sell it at 90. That's very good. Okay, but it's for very short term. I'm looking for a long term view. So now when the breakout is somewhere around 92. So once the stock starts trading above the level of 92, 95, maybe to be more accurate. So once stock starts trading above this level, I would be very bullish on the stock and one can make a position. Again, reminding you, I am not a SEBI registered analyst. This is my just opinion. This is my view on the stock. You buy the stock, you sell the stock. This is all your decisions you make. I am just keeping my opinion or my knowledge or my understanding before you. So this is on daily charts, we can see the chart is moving in a sideways zone since the month of July till date. It is again at 90. May happen the stock can again move down from this level again to the level of 80. I would be pretty sure once it crosses this level of 95 and sustains above that level, we can make a position in this script for a long-term wave of 6 months to 1 year. As shown you Indocon chart, the breakout came and the stock is doing wonderful because recommended around 70, trading at 128, almost little less to get 100% appreciation in the stock, but hopefully will come soon in the stock. Coming to the money control side of GPPL, we see it is trading around 90.15 paise. On NSE, it is 90.30 paisa. And The volume which we can see is the 5 days average volume is 224,931. 10 days average is 2,13,000. 30 days average is 3,30,000. Today's volume of the stock is 8 lakhs, and it is the time is around 2 o'clock 50 minutes, and the date is 16th October 2020. Still, you know, half an hour to go, to be more precise, 40 minutes more to go for the market. Hopefully the volume will cross 9 lakhs, and there's a volume spurt in the stock. It has moved above all the averages. Coming to the technical rating given by Money Control. So technical rating on daily basis, they say the stock is very bullish. When we go to weekly, again they say the stock is very bullish, and here comes monthly. Monthly, they're saying the stock is in bullish zone. These are some indicators levels given in over here. There are some resistance and support levels also given over here. Coming to the shareholding pattern of GPPL. GPPL, it is mainly owned by foreign players, FIIs, and the promoters are also foreign players. Very interesting shareholding pattern this company has. Okay, so here we have the shareholding pattern. As you can see, others mostly, combine of the retail investors. Quite only 5% of the stock is with retail investors, and the other stock is held by FII, DIIs, and mutual funds. So all institutional players, running the stock, they are mainly involved in the stock. Quite a very few, 5% of the people are there which are retailers in the stock. So big players, always a good sign, to enter the stock. Coming to the tickertape.com, this is also a good website where they give good insights for the stock. As we can see here, return versus FD rate, stock has been generating better returns on equity than bank FD. Very good. Then you come to dividend returns, stock offers good dividend returns. Entry point, good time to consider as stock is not in the overbought zone, a very good sign for us. And then we come to red flags. So there are no red flags in the stock. As per ticker tip, 76% of analysts are suggesting to buy this stock. I'm not using a pro version. If some of you might be using a pro version, then you can get the levels, what is the upside level and the other levels for the stock. Coming to PE ratio, PE ratio of stock is around 12.65, whereas we can see the sector PE of the stock is sector P is 26.4, to quite a 100% upside in the PE ratio can be seen over here in the stock. Coming to the PB ratio, stock PB ratio is 1.76. Sector PB ratio is 2.69. Again, your upside possible over here. Dividend yield. Dividend yield of the stock is 6.69%. And the sector dividend yield is only 1.47%. This shows how fundamentally strong is this company, giving such a good dividend. Coming to the income side, revenue and profit. So the company has registered the highest revenue since 2017 in 2020, that is 813 crores. And also the profit is the highest registered profit since 2017. Promoters have increased their stake by 1%. There is no pledge in this company by promoters. And the mutual fund has decreased its holding by 1.26%. That's not a big issue. So all this happening in the stock, very attractive on the charts. Again, going back to the charts, and I would like to see some levels which would be working as a stop loss level for me over a long period of time. Basically saying this consolidation happening since 3 months, I would say this would be my first stop loss level. If this breaks the lower level of consolidation level, I would say I should come out of the stock. So my first stop loss level comes around, somewhere 78 rupees. 78 rupees should be my first stop loss, or in fact, some can take a little higher stop loss to 80 rupees. Sorry. So 80 or 78 should be my first stop loss. Then you go to the next level, that is 74. 74 is your second stop loss if someone wants to take a deep stop loss. But frankly speaking, below 74, I wouldn't sit in the stock because it can show great fall. So 75 would be my second level for stop loss, and the first level for my stop loss would be 77 rupees. So 77 rupees is the first stop loss for long-term perspective. This stop loss are for long-term perspective. Second stop loss, if someone wants to take a dip stop loss, it would be around 74 rupees. So with these recommendations, I give you a brief insight about this stock, that is Gujarat Pipavav Port Limited. Again, reminding you, I'm not a SEBI registered analyst. This is just my opinion, my understanding, my knowledge, which I'm sharing with you all. If you like my this quick update, kindly like the video and join my Telegram channel, where also I keep on updating my trades. Thank you so much. Have a great day.